commentary. I view it as like my job is to pretend that whatever's on the screen in front. We're on.
And we're on.
And
Hello,
we're on.
everybody. It's week 3. I'm Mo. I'm here. I'm here with Jackson. What's going
Hey,
on,
everybody.
bud?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm ready to watch some of my favorite video game.
How was your St. Patty's Day?
It's uneventful so far. This is about the first important thing I've done today, I would say.
Huh. I mean, I can't disagree, but first I definitely went and had some like ribs and beer.
Mm, we should all be
Pretty
so
nice.
lucky. So, okay. How many matches we have today? We've got a good lineup for the people.
Wasn't it about 4 each?
Yeah, I
Or
believe so.
did NA have like 9? I can never
It's
remember.
it's 9. 4 EU and 5 NA.
Nice. We got
Aha.
a full schedule.
Hold on, how many hours is that? That's like 3 hours. Oh boy. I mean, it, it, yeah.
I
Hey,
didn't calculate the length this week for footage time, but there are a couple of longer sets, yes.
well, that just means more game to watch, right?
9, 2.
Do we know who our first matchup is?
I think
Okay,
it's
we've got Hobo Khaki versus Jag.
yep.
All right. I'm not familiar with a lot of the players in this particular tournament. Can you
I've literally never heard of anyone, Jackson.
Oh, great. Because my next question was going to be, can you tell me anything about anybody here?
I cannot.
So I guess we're just going to have to make our own
Well,
judgment calls
they're
as we
here to
go.
make a name for themselves, aren't they? We'll see if they leave
That's
an
true.
impression.
Well,
I'm the bad cop, by the way. Jackson, you're the good cop.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Hobokaki was in the first student league, so this is his second one, and Jag is a new player.
I see.
They're both Windfall. Hobokaki does like to use some unlocked shenanigans, very stylish, right? But
Oh, of course.
yeah, you'll see.
Oh, look at this classic deck. Which one's the new guy? Jag's the new guy.
Yeah, just based on he's got the low back fist stance. He's off to a good start as far as getting better
Yeah,
at the
dude.
game is
The low
concerned.
back fist flute crane, he's
Yeah.
godlike.
He's eliminated many of the obstacles that a lot of newer players put in place for themselves.
And we keep telling people just steal a good deck, right?
Just use it. You don't got to invent the wheel. You know how many times the wheel's been
Oh,
invented? Just use one of
gut
them.
punch. Uh-oh. Wee woo. Bad move alert.
Hey, we're all allowed to have one or two, okay?
It's actually not a bad move at all. I'm just being stupid. This Plexus face back this thing.
It's not ideal. I mean, there's worse setups you could do.
Yeah. Is that a jab?
Yeah, that was a Mawashi, I believe.
Is this
He
vanilla?
had such a good thing going for him until the Mawashi appeared.
Is this vanilla?
They wouldn't do that. Surely not.
You can't use Mawashi on Plus. It's like
Well, if you
the only way you can put it in a deck is if it was already in your deck, right? Or was this
right,
one or
may,
was this one
maybe
stretched? Did they stretch this one? I don't remember, dude. Thought it was
I
only
don't know.
wrist jab.
Do we know who's hosting on this particular match? Maybe one of them doesn't have Plus installed.
Well, if you have it in your deck and then install Plus, it'll stay in your deck.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Is vanilla legal? I don't know the rules of this tourney.
I would think not, but let's be real. The stakes are not that high. I'm not
Producers are
too worried
telling me
about
that
it.
no, it's not legal.
That is what I'm saying. I would believe that's the standard rule set. Well, he kind of left his confirm on the ground there, but all right, hold on. I'll look at the information tab here.
All right, I should actually start casting, shouldn't I?
That might be a wise plan.
Okay, so Hobokaki's hosting. And
Oh,
yes,
the side low kick. Wow.
plus only.
A little bit of lag there. Oh boy. That's something. Whoa, the tracking.
It's interesting to
Good.
see how much the step cancel is working here. I feel like that's a
Yeah.
tool that as a new player, you start using that. Like you get a lot of bang for your buck at the lower and mid levels. You know what I mean? It's hard, a lot harder to counterplay than it is to use.
And he's got the grab punch in there too.
Yeah, you just throw one of those every once in a while. Let him know you're ready to do it.
In this setup, if he does it on hit, then like if you mash, you're getting hit by the grab punch. It's like a guaranteed. You don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
time to duck or block or anything.
That's interesting. That happens off of what, like plus
Plus
6 or
5.
something? Plus 5.
He's just
You know,
eating a lot of stray hits here, isn't he? Like the
yeah, they're
bouncy
kind of
and
just
stuff.
swinging back and forth. They're just taking turns slapping each other up.
Oh my gosh, the duck into spinning high kick was a commitment. The
He's just
sideways
kinda,
low kick is crazy. He's like using the alter thing.
yeah, he's doing the side unlock. He hits the B button. I wouldn't recommend that, brother. That manual dodge got him killed. It would have got him killed even if it had worked. It put him into red stamina.
Yeah. Well, he's a newer player. He'll learn.
That's true. I hope so.
We're positive here on the
I mean,
yep.
let's be real. You use manual dodge enough times, then you kind of learn just by it never working out for you that it's like not. You should
Dude,
probably stop. You know what I mean?
I see newer players using this button a lot, and they don't understand that it's like terrible.
Yeah, you get hit enough times, you'll probably figure it out. Ooh, he hits the.
Oh my
He's
gosh,
ready to
the
be a
low
good
back fist.
player. The back walk into low back
Yeah.
fist. He's ready to game.
He's godlike.
He already knows. He's got chin palm on the other back stance. He's a.
Yeah.
I pray for my own sanity. This man never becomes good. He's ready to terrorize the streets.
Yeah, he mashes on hit a lot there and just dies. Poor guy. You gotta block, bud. You get hit, you block.
Yeah, that's the key piece of advice for a lot of people. That it'll step you up quite a bit. Just like block when you're on the back foot. You don't have to make something happen immediately.
I like his feint game, just sitting there nooch with the sidekick feints and the threatened backwalk. Tries to flute in.
He sees him standing there with his guard up, and he's like, "I'll just throw some stuff here and see if I can make you twitch."
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He cannot dodge the liver knee.
Yeah, no, that thing's chasing him down. Ooh, you can't dodge it that way either.
Yeah, he tried to get the under knee and it came out late.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. That's 2-0. What's it going to 3? 4?
They might be host swapping now.
I don't know the rules of this tournament, folks at home.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I am a bad commentator because I did not do my research before coming in here.
I didn't either. I didn't have half as much spare time.
We're
as I
winging
thought
it
I
a
would.
little bit, okay? You can cut us a little slack.
Yeah.
It's 3-0. They started recording after the first match was done.
Okay,
It's
gotcha.
3-0. First match was off.
So that was the end of the set.
Yeah.
Honestly, okay. So that who won that one? It was because it was Jag's perspective, right? Hobokaki won. Hobokaki, he was playing better, but like Jag wasn't playing bad by any means. I was impressed. Like if he's a new player, which I think it was said that he is, he's got like a decent deck setup. He was using some stuff that is usually takes you a new player's a little bit longer to get into, right?
Mm-hmm.
He displayed some of the tools that I think are gonna, if he keeps at it, give him a bit of a head start over a lot of people who we've seen kind of stay low level for longer than they need to,
He found the strongest thing in the game, which is backwalking.
That is true. When you put it like that, it sounds a little scarier.
So it does go to 3? Okay. Got it. What do they switch after?
Okay.
So they just switch after 2?
All right. So now we've got Lanielli versus Naki, I believe. I'm doing my best to hopefully not screw up the pronunciation of their names.
Lanielli and Naki.
Yeah, that's right. Recorded with iTop Screen Recorder. Interesting.
Oh, I love this. This is like one of those.
Unregistered hypercam 2.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
You got the little Fraps logo in the corner.
All right, we got nice, respectful, bowing players here. Good for them. Good for them.
Absolutely.
You might lose the match, but you'll never lose your honor.
True.
We both know about Crane already. Very cool.
Yeah. So far, it looks like Lanny Ellie's just kind of pressing a lot of buttons. He's not afraid to just blow with full stamina bar on offense.
Yeah, he knows how to spam phage and stuff, but
That's true.
except that he has a hammer kick, which is a little, strange of a choice to me.
I'm a hammer kick enjoyer, but it seems a little weird to bring it on Phage. But
Yeah, there's not much that like supports it.
Yeah. Both hit the purple button and then start flailing. He's paying for it, but he's not afraid to use the whole stamina bar. He leveled his endurance stat. He's going to use it.
Oh, he's doing that Phajin thing where he sits to neutral and just kind of is Bruce Lee for a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, I look so cool,
Like
dude.
cool animations. Now I will reach in Majiri into it.
Another unlock user, huh?
I have a feeling we'll see a few of those.
Dude, look at the combo. Look at him
He
go.
got the full punish. He knew. He's just throwing this. He's like, this mix-up keeps working. I might as well just keep going.
Dude, he's crap. Oh my god, he low back fisted into the fucking string.
It's very sad that just kind of worked out.
Yeah, because Naki actually should have gotten that W because
Yeah.
that mash shouldn't have worked. Maybe he like gold linked it late or it's laggy or something, but that's robbery.
That could be. How much reaching Majiri? Bet on it. He's gonna come in.
What is bro doing?
What are you doing, brother?
And then run up side kick. What a great job.
This is you got a whole lot done with that one. I think he caught him with that delayed wobble low. He must have been trying to press something.
Yeah, he like lost the neutral there after running off to heal, and then just kind of made a series of wrong decisions
He
and
couldn't
then
get his
died.
footing again. I like Naki just standing there like, all right, if you want to do some reaching Magiri shit, I will let you. I'll stand here and watch you jump back and forth, and then we can fight.
Did you see him doing the cleaver step cancels? Naki's doing like good stuff.
Yeah.
Is he my favorite so far? Perhaps.
I think so. We've seen 4 people so far, and he's the one who's displaying the most discipline and knowledge, I would say.
Look at him with the cleaver.
Yeah. He knows how to fret. Oh, he's turning him purple. Ooh, yeah. See, you kind of just... When your stamina's that low and you're exhausted and you're staring down a dude with 75% stamina and cleaver blow, you're kind of out of luck. You know, he was checkmated a little bit there.
He went about chasing kind of the wrong way, but he still stayed on top low health Phajin guy because like he just had low stamina the entire time. So he was like pretty quick to make decisions, I'd say. Maybe a little like overeager at times, but he did a good job of playing the stamina game there.
Yeah, it worked out for him.
This guy's a G, bro. He's like playing the video game. I love him.
He's interacting. He's using his brain.
Yeah, dude.
As many people have said, he's looking at the screen. His monitor's on.
This is still EU fights, right?
Yeah, this one's you.
Okay.
So I guess honestly, that fits into the NA Absolver stereotype of the EU match is just immediately at a higher level.
Yeah. Like the good old
Did you
days.
see that? What was that avoid?
He ducked the side kick.
He ducked it so fast. It was like I didn't even see the frame where he was ducking.
Yeah.
He did a little mini shadow avoided. He was the
just
fastest
swooped under
dodge
it.
I've ever seen. That could be it. Yeah, the iTop screen recorder ate the recording of the one frame.
I was gonna give it more credit than that and say it's because he buffered it off of being slowed down from getting dodged already.
Could be.
So I'll give it some benefit of the doubt.
Dude, he's just the crane flute is as reliable as it has always been. He's
Dude,
getting
it's
so
really
much
good.
off of it.
He knows how to play the little mini game too with the feints.
Yeah.
Who is this guy? Who is this man? Do you know him?
I
Have
don't
you
know,
seen
but
him?
I got some. I'd put money on him right now. Dude, look at. I like this where he's just like, okay, I know that you want to do the reaching McGeary stuff. I'm just gonna stand here, let you do it, and then I'll hit you for free.
With crane, yeah. Like you make a misstep, I crane you. That's why I love this
like,
move.
You know, you can keep doing the unlock stuff, but it's not gonna get you anywhere. Just come fight. I respect the approach. Dude, yeah, Lanielli, he's got full stamina and he's still trying to like twitch react on all this stuff. It's costing him a lot.
Yeah, he's going for like every single flute.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he just he felt so overwhelmed on that last stock, it looked like, that he was just trying to make something happen, and it just didn't work out for him.
Going well so far for Naki.
Yeah.
Naki Nachi.
So it looks like...
Can we get a name pronunciation guide, bro?
Hey, we'll just have to do our best. As the NA casters were already
Naki?
to not
It's Naki for
He's
sure.
Naki, like Naki Jakey.
Yeah. Dude, jumping that wobbles, like that was the earliest jump on wobble I've ever seen.
Boy was floating in the air.
Cleaver step cancel on mash. He's got high stamina. He tried to dodge that liver knee, but it sucked him back in and made him block it. Oh, didn't get any slowdown on the side step there. This time he did.
I don't know where that spin back fist was going.
Backwards. Spin back fist, didn't it?
Ooh. See,
Dude,
like,
Libera mesh. Godlike.
just the biggest thing that I'm seeing from Lanielli right now that he could immediately like shore up for his next matches is his stamina is just like he's going aggro when he's at no stamina, and he's also like going aggro when he's at full. He's not doing, you know what I mean?
Stamina management on Phasian is difficult.
It's hard.
We're seeing that today.
Some of the basics are not that hard.
Yeah.
Lanielli's also pressing buttons before he's even in range, dropping his stamina lower.
That is true.
But he's gotta play footsies, dog.
I gotta go
gotta
back
press
and forth
buttons.
and reaching my Geary, man. Naki's just getting so much mileage out of like he's like picking the top tier, you know what I mean? He's hitting the low back fists, he's mixing with flute, he's doing everything that he's not trying to reinvent anything crazy. He's doing the tried and true, and it's working
Damn,
great.
he still loses the nooch. He gets hit with the cleaver blow. He manages to block it, but it puts him on the back foot. Bro's chilling on the turn, though. Just throwing out heavies.
Dude,
Naki got so much stamina back there, yeah. Good
He's
shit
like, I
for
got no
him.
fear.
Terrible break.
Oh, Lanielli went for the punish on the mini game there, but he missed it on the low back fist. Oh, the flute spam comes in. Catches the sidekick. Good for him.
That's impressive.
There's the stamina again.
He's looking for that wobble.
Bar.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, that was clean. That was clean
GG.
from Naki. Well done.
Yeah. Naki was just comfortable and cool the entire time.
We love Naki. He's our favorite so far.
Yeah.
That is our
That's a
champion
gamer.
now.
And by our, I mean me. But I speak for everybody, of course.
Yeah,
Speak for all
I think
Absolvers
that Lanielli
everywhere.
just needed to.
Yeah.
The biggest thing was the stamina management was not up to the standard required to deal with playing Phasian against someone who has exhaust and like cleaver blow and flute.
And
You know what I
sneak
mean?
deck, yeah.
And
I
then just
love
get
the sneak
avoided
deck.
into low back fist over and over.
Godlike.
So, you know, we've got Hyper Dragon versus Disciple.
Versus Disciple. Is it like a random Disciple, or is it a guy called Disciple who's student?
I have to believe he's probably called Disciple.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll check the.
We'll check the footage.
Yeah, we'll see once his name pops up, right?
What? That guy's not called Disciple.
There, okay. Participant EU in the Discord server, Disciple. Yeah, his tag is Disciple.
What? See, this
Not
is
his
why.
team name.
Never mind.
He is a student, though.
Yeah.
It's
At least you
Lacoste.
can pronounce it.
I'm about to make my alt account and name it Grandmaster. Grandmaster number 2, so that it's not too suspicious. Alright, hold on. I didn't see... Hyper Dragon's playing Forsaken, it looks like. No?
This
Wow.
deck from Disciple, hate that, is wild.
It seems a little unusual. Hook with Leg Breaker. It's not a common pairing.
Yeah, he's got like the sidekick leg breaker thing that Phaedrans do. And then he AFKs. Nice,
Controller
dude.
issues?
Oh my god, he's such a giga chat.
Dog at
He's
the
just
door?
AFK.
Needs to skip ahead.
Had to go get my cat out of the oven? Like, what's going on here?
Thank you for the editing there, Hyper Dragon. This guy's in the chat a lot asking questions.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen him around. One of the few names I am familiar with here today. That's interesting. They both have sidekick and leg breaker. What do you think of the bootleg Imperial March?
I don't like it.
I think it was good years ago. I think that it has fallen out of favor.
I think
People
it
know
is
how
still
to block.
yeah. I think it's still kind of strong-ish, but not for me. It's not like
I think it just is a situation where most of the places where you'd want to use both of them, you'd be better off turning one of them into like a front kick mix instead, you know?
or like a cleaver or something.
Yeah. I will say I'm glad to see some heavy moves flying. I love to see student level gameplay that does not feature like strings of 12, 13, 12.
That's true. Hyper Dragons use it, I think, like one of June's decks, maybe
Could be.
from the deck archive. He's really dedicated. A lot of people dedicated to that Phaedran.
Yeah, people like to pick the Bruce Lee style. I can't blame them. I personally like not worrying about my stamina bar, so I don't do it.
I'm with you. Oh my gosh.
He's eating these heavies.
Yeah,
He
he's
goes red on the
You
punish.
got the health for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
He gambled going red on that guard break punish. He was like, okay, I'll take the damage and pray that I'm right on the next guess, and he just wasn't.
Was not.
all right. He managed to get one of the heavy parries. We got to see more of that
That's true.
because he's like trying to play the Phaedran minigame, but he's not landing parries, and when he is, he's already fainting them. Like he's not even presenting the option of the like just thrown parry, whiff or no whiff.
As soon as Disciple got his chance, Hyper just backslipped that leg breaker.
Uh-oh. He's guessing.
Yeah.
Can't get
Ooh,
the
he
punish.
gets away for free though.
Expert
goodness.
back.
Oh, you're not getting away with it twice, brother.
No.
You gotta have a little more respect than that.
Damn.
Ooh, he feints his gap closer and just eats the underneath. A rare Absolver neutral interaction that doesn't make you want to go play something else.
So he was just on hit mash safe there because Disciple is using hook, the 13 frame. So the +6 into leg breaker, which is normally mashable, was not mashable there because he had the slower starter. So that's kind of one of the weaknesses of this stance, right?
Yeah.
If you can mash it on hit, it's just risky.
It's a little unfortunate. I do love me hook, but you got to be aware of those things when you're using that kind of setup. He just look at it. He keeps spending the whole stamina bar. I mean, I guess he just ate a couple hits and got it back, but what's the punish? Good punish.
I think bro pressing buttons, but he got a punish.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I think he got lucky. Dark Empyrean is looking for games.
Got the ping recorded. This is a time capsule because of that now.
The backwalk.
The front stance backwalk too. He's lucky he got away from that under knee kick.
And now
He's
he has
also
like,
still keeping up that pressure with the switch kick as well.
Yeah.
yeah, he managed to get all of his stamina back there.
Hmm.
I think he knows that Disciple's kind of afraid to like press him in that situation. He realizes like, oh, if you're not actually gonna do anything here, I can kind of control the pace.
Yep.
He should not have got away with that.
No, he shouldn't have, but he realized that he was gonna, and so he did it again.
Uh-oh. He just ate like half of his health bar by failing 2 or 3 parries.
Yeah, that's rough.
Really see the lack of fear from Hyper Dragon here. He's not worried about it at all.
He might pay
Even
for it.
with
This
the
is the
health
last
deficit.
round for him. Last stock.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think the opposite.
like-
I think he looked like he was kind of panicking a bit.
Yeah, he panicked a little. It looked like he probably got a bad buffer, and the leg breaker came out, and he died.
A little bit of indecision there on his part. Well, Phajin's a hard style to play, isn't it?
That's true.
So this looks like the rest of the fight. Match 3 or whatever. No. It goes to 3. We're 1-1.
Yeah.
Now we're back on a real map. Back to the parking lot.
Leg breaker footsies. Love to see it.
You got a leg breaker and switch kick, and I don't know. I didn't see the back stance openers, but that's definitely like the footsie combination. They're ready to close the gap and actually get fight.
Yeah, very old school. Oh my gosh. Hyper
Yikes.
Dragon is just eating
No
so
punish.
much damage.
Yeah, he's just
And I
kinda-
cannot tell why. I
he's
think they're
letting them
just
get
like
away with it, man.
I think they're like missing a defensive input and then trying to put in more defensive inputs to stop getting hit when they need to stop and block ones first.
Yeah, he might be getting hit by a lot of bad buffers because of that.
Way too early.
I'm curious why there was even a duck there to begin with. Do you see that? Once he got after fast cross, that would possibly warrant a duck.
Good question.
Sometimes, you know, I've been there. Sometimes you just feel a move coming, even though there's no way it could be. Ooh, ouch, ouch. He keeps doing this. He gets a guard break at no stamina, and he spends the rest of it for the punish. And then it's like, yeah, you got your damage, but now you're dead. You gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, tough situation.
I guess he was up a stock when it happened, so he's still got the health lead here pretty significantly, yeah. I like to see the stretch out hook opener back there. You see that? He waited for the leg breaker and then he used his just slightly above average range stretch out hook.
I didn't notice, no. I spaced out because we were in neutral.
That's fair.
Ooh. Yikes.
Oh, break. Gets
Same
Stretch
situation.
out.
Dude, they both keep doing it.
he got most of a good combo though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he didn't really get punished too hard for doing it, for going
In,
red.
in that
is now, though.
situation, it's usually better to just hit one heavy button and then still get to regen stamina and have
Yeah.
time to like disengage.
Axe kick was
Huge.
actually sick.
The knee strike is putting in like so much mileage. But if you can get the parry on that and make him faint it, then it's a terrible move to feint.
Is the feint on it bad?
It's so slow.
Mm. I thought they had that one had been changed, but I could be wrong.
It's still not good. It was, but it's still not good.
Axe kicks feint got changed though.
Yeah, that one's closer to on par with like Guts Punch now, I bet.
It's well, they were both pretty the same in the first place, but they both got moved like somewhere in between where they were and where Flute is.
I see.
A little bit, like
There we go.
it's just in between the two spots. Because as fast as Flute like showed too little of the animation.
They're just playing this dangerous game of back and forth red.
Yeah, just a slugfest. Not really. No respect given for.
Oh
It's
no,
like,
sir.
oh
Okay.
shit, he's out of stamina. I gotta press buttons. And then the other
This
guy's
is
like,
old
oh
Snake
shit.
versus Ocelot at the end of it.
Yeah.
They're just slapping each other to exhaustion.
Yeah, it's a couple of asthmatic ballers, bro.
Well, they are playing the. I will say though, it looks bad, but that means they are at least paying attention somewhat to the stamina game, just not
Yeah.
enough attention.
You see the other guy going low, and you're like, I have to kill him now, and then you're suddenly low,
Yep,
and then the other
But-
guy sees that you're low, and he's like, I have to kill him now.
but they're on the right track anyway. They are looking.
Yeah.
Got to give them that much.
The cycle continues.
But you see, there are 2 stamina bars on screen, my friend. You have 2 eyes.
One for each.
One for yeah, I was about to say.
And you know what that means? That means that you don't have any eyes left to pay attention to your health bar, so just like don't worry about it and hit them.
There's 2 stamina bars inside you. One good and one bad.
You have
One,
two stamina
there's
bars.
one empty stamina
one
bar
yours
and
to
one
mash
full
on
stamina
hit.
bar.
Oh my god.
Alright, he's going in with his like pseudo Imperial March. Hook feint into the rabbit punch.
There goes the gas
That's-
again.
Hook rabbit punch is an interesting string because it is really like, you know, nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't really pressure stamina. Rabbit punch isn't particularly plus or anything. It just
Nice.
Yeah, I find that
you
interesting.
could put like a wing back kick or something there, and it would do the same thing with better like pressure.
Mhm. Hyper Dragon's not really noticing though. They didn't like take
Yeah.
the time to look at the deck like that.
Yeah, that's true. If you're not punishing the fact that it's not that plus, then you're gonna just get away with it.
Yeah, there's like no pressure there. You could afford to like just play a bit more passive and like play the game where you're reacting around the heavies, and then they have to play the mini game, and then you start the mini game from there.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
It's the full punish.
I don't think that switch kick is real, is it?
No, it's certainly a soft confirm.
Damn.
It is not real.
So now we're 2-2, right? The slugfest continues.
Incredible. 2-2. Godlike. Look at these titans of the game going head to head down to the wire.
It's a violent game, all right? They're just hitting each other. They care not for stamina management. I'm curious, for how many leg breakers are being thrown out by both people, you don't see it getting defensive that often. Which is like, I get, Phajin maybe is not really like, they don't get that much off the low parry a lot of the time, but that's a fat punish if you jump.
They do actually. On
they
plus,
really?
they get a shit ton of punish.
I didn't
It's
know.
it's really strong.
Ooh, crazy track on that front punch.
The problem is you don't get to use it very often.
Yeah, I guess it's the same. It's a Forsaken parry now, which got that buff, so
Yeah, but it's faster than that too.
yeah. Yeah, so they both could stand to really actually try and interact with the leg breaker more.
Yep.
Honestly, I can't pass any judgments there. I am so blind to leg breaker. Here's if you ever have to play me in bracket, bring that move and I will crumble. I don't know what it is. I can't see it.
That's too funny, man.
Oh my goodness.
Faints the leg breaker. How much you want to bet we see a leg breaker from the other guy? Hyper Dragon. Let it rip. Come on. Oh, never mind. He gets hit.
Oh my gosh, hook on hit leg breaker.
He mashed there. He saw it. He was like, I blocked the move that is not that plus. I will now press. He did the turn taking move.
Yeah. Yes, low parry.
He's gaming. He's gaming.
Guard
Pretty-
break.
Ooh,
No combo.
No punish though. That was unfortunate.
And then tried to keep pushing as well.
Yeah.
For shame. No longer playing the game.
He had a moment of brilliance there. I'll give him that.
Get banished to the Shadow Realm, fool. The Phajin pressure, the front stopper gets dodged. A lot too like patterned. Gotta feint
Yeah,
sometimes.
dude, he's
but,
realized now suddenly on this game, like he's like, if I just throw the Phajin punch and my Imperial pseudo march,
yeah, it's safe.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
gonna mess him up. That's I would call that an adaptation. Well done.
I really like watching disciples' skirts get caught on each other.
Okay.
And there's some clipping going on that outfit. That's true.
Oh, that's one of the ones where the capes get jank in certain situations. See, he let the parry go and it interrupted the Imperial March. He should have been
Won the
playing that
minigame.
minigame like way sooner. Oh, back step 12. Eats the liver knee. He mashes into the +7 into 20 frame.
Sometimes you just want to hit the other guy. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Let him burn himself out.
Nice,
Yep.
dude.
Yep. There you go.
Cast into
He
death.
recognized. He saw at the end there. He's like, "Oh, we've been doing this all
Yeah.
game. You're gonna spend your whole bar."
He did the tap block into punish. He did the thing I asked for. I'm so proud of him.
Broke the cycle.
Yeah, he broke the cycle of violence. He did it.
I feel like he's kind of figuring out what to do, but he's like,
Yeah, he was adapting towards the end. He found out like, okay, this string is clearly working better than my other ones. This setup is just doing way more work. I'm gonna lean on that. And then at the end, when he saw it, he recognized the situation with the stamina bars and played around it. So
mhm.
good job to Hyper Dragon for that one. He takes it 3-2.
He's playing the video game. He's a little like slow to make decisions, I think, and like kind of has struggles to recover from when they make a mistake in a situation. But they seem to like understand eventually what they're meant to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's room for improvement. I hope they do well in the future. Pac-Man
we got next?
Stashik. This is the one where the first 4 matches were actually like a button check, right?
Yeah, this was the weird one.
Well, anyway, I don't know much about it, but I heard they played 4 matches, and it was 2-2. And then Pac-Man was like, yeah, this button check is over. Let's start the set next week," or something like that.
So it was a miscommunication about when it was a lag test and when it was a game.
I guess so. I don't know, dude. It sounds insane to me.
Well, I will trust our production streamer team to show us the games that we are supposed to see and commentate. And it looks like Stastek is in the chat, so if he feels the need to provide any further context, he's free to do so.
So the first match counted. After the 4-match lag check, they had one preview match to continue the fight a week later. That's
I
the
see.
lore. So that's why we're looking at the last, like, starting on minute 18 of this VOD here.
Gotcha.
Because this is the first match that counts. Looks like the lag check was necessary. That is pretty
I
tough.
was gonna say there's some interesting game mechanics going on here.
Goes out a
Yeah.
random parry if it gets it. spinning high kick. Dude, you have to have like a considerable amount more skill input than as a Phajin than a stagger in this matchup.
Yeah, especially when the connection is acting this janky.
Yeah, it's really like on you to interact with the matchup, and then the stagger kind of chooses what you have to interact with.
Pulling out the sword right away. He says,
He said, "Fuck this, dude."
I'm chopping it up. I will cut your Ethernet cord. It is already not functional.
I mean, from what I understand, there was just a miscommunication about when the league matches actually started. So they ended up,
Oh, that's crazy.
doing.
Oh, nice Metal Mario.
Ooh, he gets the
Low
parry on
low
that.
parry hit.
That was a good low parry.
Yeah, the defense on the Metal Mario was good there, but then he
Yeah.
failed to take his turn afterwards and ate like.
Dude, you seeing these parries that are just going into nothing. They're just not. The connection's just not allowing them.
Dude, all the like block stun isn't applied until a half second after it connects on this
Yeah.
card. Like it's insane lag. This is why Jadefest had like a couple banned regions actually.
Yeah, it's rough. There's not a whole lot you can do about it in this sort of netcode. It's one of the unfortunately immutable flaws of Absolver. Can't get around that one with a mod.
If I'm not mistaken, Pac-Man is like really far east in Russia, so he's basically closer to the Asia server people than he is to the EU server people, like geologically.
Is that which sword is that? That's an expensive one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the Rizrin sword that costs.
Ooh. Yeah, it's
Does it
rough to
cost
get
5?
that shattered against the Metal Mario. That's a costly interaction.
Yeah. He's getting mileage off the sword though.
Yeah, that's true.
He's giving Pac-Man something to burn shards on that isn't Earthquake.
Mm-hmm. Look at this, man. I'm impressed that Stashek is able to actually like
Oh my goodness.
swim through the lag here.
Yeah. Emote on him. Alright, next VOD. Well, those
Actually,
were just, you see,
let
those
me-
were training matches. Those were not the real thing.
This was a
Haha.
warm-up, bro.
See if you can defeat me now that the bout has truly started.
So, okay, the other thing I'm curious about is this after, do they switch hosts on this VOD switch, or is it going to be the same host?
I don't know that.
I guess we'll probably find out if the lag gets better or worse.
This is our last TV match as well, actually.
Is it?
Yes.
I like the video title. I like it a lot.
Attack of the Clones YouTube title.
Which one of them's the clone and which one of them is the bot?
The clone troopers, they wear a white uniform, right? Oh, he's got the jump out elbow now. I wonder what that.
There was a deck switch that took place?
Hmm.
Wait a minute, who won the previous set? Like, was that, or the previous match? Is that a
Stone.
legal deck swap? Okay. Yes, it was. Wow, and this is like started a week later. He got a legal deck swap and Stoshik didn't.
You know, if it started that much later, I guess it kind of. I can see how that mistake is made.
That's crazy. Dubious legality.
I mean, you're allowed to loadout swap after a loss. Hmm.
See, this is what I'm surprised. Pac-Man is front staggering now. I would have expected, like, okay, I'm not going to say it's ethical, but when you're playing in this kind of connection and you are stagger, you can kind of just hit up on the stick and get away with it. You know what
That's
I mean?
true. Yeah.
Yeah, and he wasn't really doing it. He's doing it a little bit more now.
Unethical Absolver play. He was like, he realized 4 matches in. Oh shit! I never front staggered.
I
Hey,
haven't
those were
fucked-
training.
Oh, true. Ooh, the big poke. You see that? He reached over.
I said before the stream started, I said that we shouldn't bring up this drama, by the way. And now I won't shut the fuck up about it.
Do you think he's looking for the sword? He was walking a little bit over there.
He's just letting the spinning high kicks go, dude. He's like on crack.
He has no fear. He wants to kill the opponent.
Oh, he fainted once. The lag is so bad that fucking Pac-Man can't even like get a parry, but he just like blocked it all out.
Yeah. It's rough with this kind of connection. Your tap block is so much worse too, because it's like you
Yeah.
can't risk having your guard down for very long. You don't know when the connection is going to stabilize for a second, and then the move comes out on time. Stashek is a braver man than me for going for low parry at all under these conditions.
Well,
I
he
feel
still
like-
only gets punished with the 12 frame as long as he blocks
Yeah.
after. He'll be fine.
That's true. That's not too bad.
Oh
of a break.
man, eating the one thing on hit and then the liver knee, and then that's it. That was the combo.
Yeah, he didn't have a setup there. He must not have, or he didn't react fast enough to the guard break.
Dude, he's just mashing every time there's a lull in the fucking, and then pulls sword for the chip win. That's fair. Fair enough.
So we are, as far as the legality of the tournament is concerned, we are now 1-1.
Yes, and that was on Pac-Man's host, both of those, I believe.
Gotcha. It's rough because I feel like we had some, somewhat relevant things to say about the gameplay and the adaptations and improvements for the last couple games, but it's rough to really like give insightful feedback when the connection is just this weird.
It's just this bad, and they're just mashing, right?
Yeah.
Like,
all you
what
can
are
really do
supposed to
is say like, we can public service announcement to the people: if you must play in this lag, here are the things that you can kind of do to, give yourself the best odds. But it's still not like.
I don't know what to do in that situation. If you know how to do that, then you tell the audience.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was like I was saying with Stagger. If you're playing Stagger and the connection is that bad, it's time for you to start abusing your now incredibly weird to defend against front Stagger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You use stuff that is like, okay, even if I'm wrong on this, the connection might make me right. It's like I'm not throwing out low parry on this connection. I might throw out my side parry and let it fly, because who knows? Maybe some weird interaction will happen and they'll get hit anyway.
I just wouldn't play Phagin on this connection.
That's probably
I'd
wise.
play like Windfall or Forsaken or something.
Yeah. This must have been a host swap. It looks a little better now.
Yeah.
Like closer to
The
what it
first
was
two
on the
were on
first
Pac-Man's
swap.
host, and then the rest are on Stoshek's host.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's immediately landed like a couple parries. It must be better for him for sure.
They're chilling. They're doing the mashy.
It's a lot more of the mashing.
Pac-Man is just mashy, dude.
He wants
Oh,
to
a
hit the other
backstabber.
guy. No regard for his safety, no regard for his stamina.
But then he just backstaggers every time he's getting it. Look at him go.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's mostly what we're seeing, at least on this game, is Pac-Man is just aggressive attack. He is just gold linking over and over again, and then whenever Stashek gets his turn back with like a mash or a parry, he just gets like, he instantly backstaggers. I'm surprised that he got away with that. He telegraphed that so far in advance.
The Gatotsu, dude.
I
That shit's from like Rurouni Kenshin, isn't it?
couldn't tell you.
The fucking the cop guy who was like he used that move. He's like a super badass guy who's equal to the main character. He's like the first one of those. And he used a move called Gatotsu, which is just a big stab. I'm pretty
Ooh.
sure that's from that.
Yeah, they Slow Clap definitely had no qualms with just grabbing moves from whatever they were watching at the time.
Yeah, they do it in Sifu too.
Yeah. I remember I got Twist Parry Strike jump scared when I was rewatching the raid after this game came out.
Really?
Yeah. Twist Parry Strike, the goofiest move you've ever seen in this game, is from a scene in the raid. And it looks way better there than it does here, I'll tell you that much.
I actually love that move.
It's an excellent move. That is true. Yeah, see, look, he's just hitting up on the stick now. He's realized. Now, it got him killed last stock because he hit up on the stick into a spinning high kick at 1 HP, but it worked
Yeah.
out for him that time.
He forgot about the up stick.
He doesn't have enough health to really do it too much on this stock, though, because it's... Yeah, there he goes. He's dead.
He goes for the guess. He's like, every time he loses his turn, he immediately guesses.
Yeah.
And then failing that, will just mash. Disgusting.
He's just embodying Stagger style, okay? He's drunk. Yeah, look at him go. Hitting the stick.
He's doing it.
Yeah, dude, look, he's making so many snap decisions and guesses at full stamina, and he's lost 96%
Ooh, did you see
of
that?
his health for it.
Stoshek baited himself into looking, or baited Pac-Man into thinking he was burned out, and then like got the fucking backslip on the 12 frame, and then
It was
poked,
good.
and then oh my gosh, he actually played the video game. Oh,
He played it
I
well.
love it. We love when people play the video game here.
That is true. That's the fastest way to get us to stop talking about things that are not relevant to the match, is if you start playing the video game.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, that is possibly the worst sword pull of Pac-Man's career.
Yeah, that was pretty
He's gonna
tough to
feel this
watch.
one. Ooh, he's getting sliced up. He's getting sliced up, bro. Look at him.
Oh, the mash. He's got the double thrust move in his back left. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, exhaust
Hits
through the spinning high
exhaust
kick.
and immediately
guard break.
guard break. Yeah.
And he actually gets a combo. That should have been blockable.
Mm-hmm. It
Maybe
should have been
the lag is
blockable,
so
but I'll
bad it
tell you,
counted.
I would guess, just based on previous information, Pac-Man was probably pressing the stick in some direction.
That could be. Which you cannot do there.
So that was that set, right?
That was
more
that
games on the
set. Stoshek takes it, and that finishes out the EU folks, I believe.
Stoshek took it in perhaps the weirdest set of the night.
Yes,
hope.
we're a third of the way through, Jackson.
Well, if it gets any weirder than that, then I don't know if I'm prepared for it. I'll be honest. Let's see what we got next. Regis versus Ajax.
I don't know who Redis is.
I'm not familiar with either player.
I don't think I know who Ajax is either, but maybe I do.
June, Naki did really well in the match that we saw of him.
This is a Noblin.
The Noblin, interesting name.
What a man.
He's got the kaleidoscope turtleneck on.
Actually, they're Karshi ceremonial dye.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's some made-up lore. I don't believe it. He's wearing a damn turtleneck. He's got a tie-dye shirt on. He got that shit at Ragstock.
Got tie-dye tattoos. Pressing buttons. These are some button pressers.
That's true. At least, hey, we're seeing a quality deck again.
Yeah. These guys play totally different than the EU people. They just press buttons.
You know, okay. I hate to just be the fit hater, but what is this outfit, man?
Dude, they're both not great.
He doesn't even have shoes on. He's got like the blue apron.
The other one's got like the stereotypical pants scarf combo, but with like a sweater on.
Yeah, this one's been seen many times.
Oh, he's got the two color arms. That's kind of neat.
Ooh, he misses the gold link, but it doesn't matter. He still gets the wide hook. Nice.
Yeah, the big wide hook. I'm more worried about the fashion now that you brought it up.
It's just not
way
ideal.
early on that parry. Running around in the newt. We'd love to see it. And by love, I mean want to claw my eyes out.
So, Redis is doing... He's got a pretty solid lead here. I don't think he's really that worried. Look at that. He's getting all these ducks. It's pretty much...
Ajax
great.
isn't doing too bad, really. They're pretty, like, patient. Like, as soon as they get dodged, they know they're supposed to block.
Yeah. He's not getting enough in the other interactions to keep it any even.
And then he mashes on hit after a mash. The mash in question being after a guard breaker. A lot of interesting decisions there. You know what? I take it back. These guys don't have eyes. They're not playing the game. They're just like pretending to play the game. I'm in a bad mood. I'm a meanie pants.
Hey, it's okay. I'm having a good time.
Oh no, I'm out of coffee. I might fall asleep at any minute.
The lack of coffee. Is the sleepy vibe gonna make your mood better or worse? What do you think?
It's been here the whole time. It's definitely worse.
That's no good. That means that I have to talk more.
Well, do your best.
He's got the old spinneroonie there. You see that?
Yeah, the scissor kick back or
Yeah.
Oh, actual
got
guard break
outward
combo?
kick, too.
Oh no. You're
I'll
supposed to
say
do
it.
the wobble. You're supposed to do cleaver reaching wobble, and that's the combo, Mr.
Yeah.
Noblin. You almost had a combo there.
I wonder. He must have picked this deck up from the archive, probably, right?
Maybe.
I wonder if he knows the combo is there. Like if he grabbed it from the archive. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. A lot of people to this day still don't understand how guard break combos work.
Yeah, it's not the most intuitive thing in the world. And it's hard to explain it quickly and concisely.
Yeah. No wobble, why is he fainting?
He must
What
not
are you
know.
doing?
He lacks critical knowledge. Knee strike? Ooh, you're bold for that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
he didn't
I
get
wish-
the stamina on the dodge because he went too early on the knee strike.
Yeah. Can we take outward kick out of the game? Not like for balance reasons, because it's the ugliest move ever made.
It is pretty ugly. I think I agree with you. I think it's the worst. Like even the weird like stagger double hits look better than that.
Yeah, I feel like outward kick was a move they animated for that one. You've seen the Michael Jackson style that they did as a bit.
I don't think it was that.
They made it. I'm saying they made it for that, and then they're like, "This is we need one more. It's good enough to throw in the game. We'll put it in and pad the move list."
I don't think so. I think it's a Bruce Lee thing. I have faith that they're that like autistically fixated. just like I am.
I hope so.
He's using the combo. He didn't understand that Ajax was looking to mash there, though. They got his turn back just fine.
Yeah. See, it's kind of the same as the last game, where Regis is just they're both kind of playing at a somewhat similar level, but Ajax isn't able to get like any of the his damage just isn't keeping up.
They are mashing each other.
Yeah. They're mashing each other, and one of them has moves that hit harder. You know what I mean? Like, look at that. They're mashing into each other, but like he eats a scissor kick or something when he's wrong. But Ajax is eating like a sidekick and cleaver and often the follow up after cleaver. You know?
Upward kick is my favorite move, guys. Shut up.
Man, what is going on in the chat over there?
You could-
Do we have outward kick defenders in the chat?
I'm an outward kick defender. It's like back her up. It's silly.
I guess somebody has to be, right?
Yeah.
You did say earlier you're the bad cop on this commentary team.
Yeah, but I hate people. I don't hate outward kick. Outward kick didn't do anything wrong except
Outward
look
kick has
so
never
dumb.
hurt you personally.
It's just ugly. Like that's not a crime, is it?
You know, when you put it that way.
It has its place as a filler move to make other better moves look good, and I love it for that.
That's fair. Fair and true. Okay, this is bad commentary etiquette, but what is the score?
Look, dude.
Red Rain, please assist me. What is the score?
Look, I'm just here to talk.
2-0 in Regis' favor.
2-0 in Regis' favor. Which one's Regis? Is he the
Regis
Noblin?
is the Noblin. See, at least I remembered the name.
It is 2-0 for the Suckler.
The Suckler? That what you're calling him now?
Mr. Nobbler, you're supposed to do cleaver, reaching Mawashi, wobble low.
Yeah, if you're listening, then start doing that. You'll get some more damage out of that combo.
No!
It worked out. It was the wrong. It was a bad gold link, and I don't think that punish is that punish real. I don't want
No.
to believe that it is.
Wobble flute wobble is not real. That is why the cleaver reaching Mawashi loop is there, because it can guard break combo off itself.
Hmm. I knew you EU deck builders were smart.
I spent lots of hours doing only that. Tries to, like, take advantage of the huge window he gets to punish off of the knee strike, but he didn't do it soon enough.
Yeah.
So just landed on a parry. I think you do get sidekick as a punish there, but you have to really buffer it.
Yeah, knee strike does have a pretty high recovery. You get fat windfall punishes on that move. You know, here's the other thing that tells me that this is the student league is people will lock on and have the camera over the left shoulder, and they won't press start and flip it to the other shoulder.
I've started trying to not do that so much lately.
I used to not be bothered by it, and then it was pointed out to me, and I was like, ah.
Yeah, and then ever since you know about it, you have to do
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I agree.
I
I'm
was
trying to go
cursed with
back to not
knowledge.
letting it. Yeah, I've been trying to let it go back to not bothering me. But the GB, he's dead.
It worked. He bounces again. You see that? It keeps happening.
He's like a little ball.
I want to know. I don't. That never happened when I would kill people with wide hook. How do I get my opponent to bounce off the ground like a hacky sack, or a? Those don't bounce. Anyway,
He's got such a health advantage. He can do whatever he wants.
yeah, he can kind of just keep swinging and with no fear right now.
He got mashed out, like while Ajax was on low stamina, and he kind of didn't punish him for it.
Mm-hmm. So Regis takes it quite convincingly too. I don't know. I feel like those two weren't too far apart in skill level. It's just the way they were both playing. They were just mashing their heads into each other, and
Yeah.
Regis had more damage.
The Noblin was like more comfortable playing the mash game.
Yeah.
Disgusting. What the? Waiting on the footage. We're talking about the fight that we just saw. Even longer. We're filling the time.
I mean, there's not a whole lot else to say. I don't think that's the issue.
Yeah.
We've given the one clearest piece of post match analysis, which is that maybe don't mash so much so aggressively. Pay a little more close
In your
attention.
fucking eyes and use them on your screen. What the? That's what I got out of it. That's the
Yeah.
message.
Well, because think about it. If they're both just kind of headbutting each other, if one of them had decided, okay, I'll tap block a little bit and look for a move, I'll look for a certain pair and then make calls off of that, then it probably it would take you a long way, You don't got to pick out that many like spots to try and, at this level, you don't have a whole lot of things to worry about.
Dude, this guy's name is insane.
Yeah, who do we have here?
Corbalicious definitive
I'm going to go
definition
with Corb because that's what it says on the YouTube video.
versus Numax. Numix. Very respectful. We love to see the bow.
Yeah, keep your respect up. You can't let the respect meter go down. I like to see like 17 feints in a row right at the first round of the first
Yeah, I was about to say this is the opposite of what they were doing in the last match, which was let's just mash our entire deck first thing
it's
and
a
show it
welcome
to each
change
other.
of pace, I'll be honest.
This one was like let's show each other our deck, but only like the first half of every move. But we'll but they're still showing each other everything, huh? And just laying it out there.
Yeah.
Big guard break, no combo.
Unfortunate.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
kind of just he's eating good on those spinning high
Orb
kicks.
is doing the mash into spinning high kick resets. That is unfortunate. That cannot feel good for the ego.
Now I'm curious. Numac has gotten like 3 spinning highs in a row that he just let fly and they worked out. Whether it was a guard break, a hit, or just like stamina damage. I wonder if the next one he's just gonna keep doing the same thing.
Corb playing the video game. He hit with the spinning high, so he was like, all right, he's gonna duck the next one, and then fainted it.
Yeah.
He, this baby's first like mind game.
He's looking at the screen.
I'm so happy.
He really is just going to keep letting him go until Corb does something about it.
I wonder if he actually has a guard break combo after the front kick. Oh wait, of course he does. He has the spinning high.
Mm-hmm.
Do these guys have real decks? Corbs looks kind of backwards. He's got the top left front kick, which is interesting.
It's a little unusual.
Big parry. You'd love to see people guessing correctly.
Sometimes you flip that coin, and you're just right. Ooh. See, he feinted it again, but it's still... Corb didn't fall for it. I feel like he can just... Numac should just keep doing that until it is proven he can't,
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's trying to save it
he
for
made
when it
that guess,
matters.
and it cost him.
Oh my god. We hate neutral. Okay, they're in. They're playing the game.
They neutraled for 2 seconds. Okay, they get a little
Yeah,
bit.
no, they got it. They got it. They're fine. And Max is just like really pressing the buttons, trying to establish some big stamina pressuring options.
Yeah.
Orb gets the turn on the spinning high kick that he let go. New Max mash. Now it's his turn.
Ooh, stamina. Watch out. That was pretty good patience from Numax to not like mash or parry too soon. He waited for something big to come at him.
Yeah.
Now the question is, next time he's in that situation, you think he's gonna, you think Corb is gonna remember what happened this time? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know about that. That is a big ask.
I'm glad that we once again skipping the neutral immediately, just face back fist into each other, get to the real game.
Yeah, appreciate that. Good job, boys. He's just laying out the heavy pressure, but he's like not. See, he fainted like he's fainting the wrong things, like the temple knock feint there. Like he was never going to dodge that.
Mm-hmm. You got to give him some juicier targets to look for.
Yeah.
I feel like Numax is right on the cusp of doing some pretty decent like Twitch parry shenanigans there. Like he got a parry, got a punish, he stood there and waited, and then immediately like he tried to parry the mash, but he was too late. So then he like got the buffer afterwards and got hit twice. But if he
Yeah.
had got it, it would have instilled some fear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's really trying to play the game. Except for the part where he showed his entire deck stock one, but we can overlook some things. Oh, he's just guessing now. You know what? You talk good about somebody, and this is how they repay you.
Hey, maybe he's just feeling comfortable because he's got the game in the stock lead.
Oh,
So he's
maybe.
like, I'll
He's just
rest
doing
on my
shit.
laurels a little bit.
Yeah. That was good fainting.
Yeah.
Actually, he did okay
Good
there.
call.
He fainted the one thing, he fainted the other thing. He like visually confirmed that he didn't move, so he was like, all right. He ended up getting punished for it, but he did good things there. Tries to mash in an unsafe situation.
Ooh, curse parry. Not lucky for him. I feel like Corb is like he's kind of just constantly fighting to get his turn back.
Yeah.
And he's doing he was doing a good job there until I mentioned that he was. Because I was gonna say he's got full stamina and he's just continuing to block. He's like, okay, I don't need to do anything crazy here. And then he mashed and it got him killed.
These boys are having at it. They're doing the thing where they play the game.
You love to see some game being played.
Look at them
You
go.
love to see some brain cells being activated as opposed to some, I'm
They're
pressing the X
buttons.
button.
Look at them go, pressing them buttons.
This one's closer. Corb's figuring it out a little bit. Ooh, first usage of shards. And see, this is why you don't like the shards. It makes neutral happen.
Yeah.
He hit the D-pad and the neutral started being played. You got to be careful about that. You're going to put the viewers to sleep.
Earthquake. He starts using shards back.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like
Still
popping
cancel tempo
heal
knock.
and then you've caused like it's not mutually assured destruction because the other guy has earthquake and you have heal, you know?
Yeah.
It's just assured destruction for yourself on the next interaction.
Just use shards sooner so it's on the table and there's no problem.
Mhm. Yeah, you really should like if you're planning to pull him out at any point in the set, you might as well do it in the first round. Smoke him if you got him.
Mm-hmm.
He's cooking a
Some
little
hook
bit
pressure.
more. Corb's cooking a little bit now compared to the previous one.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
that second front kick almost worked out for him. He keeps getting mashed out of the front kick reset. He really wants to make it work, but the Numax is not giving him time to do it. Ooh, look at that. He wants his stamina back now.
Oh my god, I'm so tired.
Ooh, that one's important. This could be a pivotal moment on the game here.
I need to
'Cause they
go get
both have
coffee
1
or I'll
HP and
die,
now,
dude.
huh?
I need to go get coffee or I'll die.
I'll hold it down. Get what you need to do, brother.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, I think that Numax, if he gets some decent mileage out of this stock, like if he can knock a third of his health off, that's gonna leave him sitting pretty damn good for the rest of this match or this game. But yeah, just a couple more good hits here. Yeah, look at that. If I'm Numax, I'm comfy. I don't care. I'm dead now, but like you got the stock. Like the stocks are even, but you have such a lead in health. And what are you? You're not afraid to heal. You just EQ into that shit.
So what happened to Boo?
I don't know. Boo sound off if you're alive. His ass is gone, brother.
That. Well then.
Yeah, see that earthquake is just once you pop the heal and now the other guy has got earthquake on the table, your life gets a lot harder. The Numax's lead is just continuing to grow.
What was that?
Whoa!
Holy.
You seeing this? What is happening?
Bro, we're watching Goku versus Hit with the time skips.
Corb's pulling out a new technique. I don't know which shard power that was. It seems to not have shaken Numax too much. He's handling it just fine.
Oh, if Numax pressed Liberty on the hook parry.
Yeah, he could have got some fat, chunky damage.
Yeah. Oh, no way. He let go. He let go.
Worked. He's so lucky for that one. He EQ'd into a blocking man, and the man let his guard down. Like, he shouldn't have got away
He
with
let
that.
go.
So, Numax takes that one, or pretty clean, too.
Yeah. Give me
That was a
sec.
decent set. They were both making actual decisions based on information, as opposed to, you know, some games you're just kind of swinging at the other guy. I think that Corb could have stood to be aggressive in a slightly different way, because the times where he had like his turn, I feel like he would try and get like the front kick reset going, and Numax just wouldn't let him do it. But anytime that he wasn't doing that, it felt like he was trapped on defense, like permanently. I don't know what you got to do to adjust that, but maybe a little more aggression.
Boy, that sure was a fight that I was here for.
Welcome back. Hey, it seemed like your mic must have stopped working, and there was no other reason why I didn't hear you.
Huh, that's strange.
I'm glad it's fixed now, brother.
I heard myself just fine.
Yeah. You missed, well, I guess you didn't miss because you were literally here and not anywhere else, but there was a wacky lag spike, and someone pulled out some Goku teleporting type of shit.
Oh boy.
It was pretty funny.
I mean, I didn't miss it. I was here the whole time.
But yeah, I'm glad you got to see it. All right, what do we got cooking up next here? 2%? 2%'s playing again? This is one of the few names I do recognize. I seem to recall he took a bit of a break. from this
Oh.
game for a while.
2% in Avery. I know both of these people.
I've seen Avery around, but we have never had a conversation, I don't think.
Oh, wow. So respectful. Oh my god, I'm so
You love to see
fucking
it.
respectful
Respect
right
meter
now.
at maximum, once
I'm
again.
so respectful right now, dude.
Never let that meter go down. Very important.
Why can't I get a girlfriend? I'm so respectful.
You haven't bowed to enough women.
They're just going at it.
Yeah, we're back to the slugfest type of gameplay.
So Good Job was like so low stamina when he broke that he couldn't even get back.
Yeah. He
as much
kind
as
of
they
froze
do.
up too. He's like, do I press? Do I back up? He just stood there and had an indecision.
No, the poor guy knew he was supposed to backwalk, but he didn't because he's an honorable man.
Honestly, fair and based, I'll say. He was like, shit, my objectively best option is to backwalk, but I can't do it.
Yeah, good for him. He might lose the match, but he'll never lose it. My respect.
Do you think that your respect for him is great enough that you would bow should you play a match against him?
Once at the beginning, and then
One time. You get one bow per instance of not backwalking when you should have. That's the transaction. And, you know, much like all relationships, it is transactionary.
when I play on PS4, I'm a toxic emoter. I'll like bow at people and then do the shoe emote.
You do the windfall avoid into poor thing.
No, I don't do that.
You're not
every
that
time
mean.
every time I try to farm for it, I get hit a bunch of times. So what can you do?
It's a hard one to farm.
Yep.
2%. He ate a lot of damage for that stock there. That's gonna be rough for him on this next one.
Yeah. Avery is a masher.
Now, does 2% know that? Do you think he'll figure out that there's a lot of mashing going on?
I don't
EQ
know.
back at EQ. That's the classic.
Good step canceling. Still gets dodged on the cleaver and doesn't have time to block. Oh no. See, he's trying to mash and he's losing the mash game because Avery's
Yeah.
also a gold linker.
Ooh, just didn't quite reach there. That was like Avery gassed out on that temple knock, maybe, or got damn close. Ooh, there you go. Enforce the flute mix-up. That's good.
Who is this?
That front kick.
It's not the real Avery. Prospect Avery.
We've got two.
Oh yeah,
Averys.
there's two different Averys.
There's two Averys running around now. So this is not the
Yeah.
Avery I've seen.
No.
Okay, that's good to know.
They play very similar, which is to say a button presses arm pressed.
Ooh, he's got one more hit left in him. No, you needed that punish, 2%. You needed that punish so bad. Oh, you hate to see that. Let's be real. Okay, even if he had got that guard break punish, if he got the fattest guard break punish in the world after that, it was still like a couple more interactions required to win that. It was going to be rough either way.
Yeah, 2% not really like making enough plays on the defense to get through all of the aggression there, you know.
Mhm. And it seemed like whenever they would walk up to each other at the start of a stock, and 2% tended to lose those opening interactions. And let's be okay, I'm not advocating more neutral play. Don't get me wrong. But maybe just, press your fencing punch a little sooner before you are close enough to get hit by their hook or whatever.
That sounds like neutral talk.
No, don't. Hold on. Don't arrest me.
Well, we'll do an investigation, performance review.
I need to beat the neutral allegations, man.
Yeah. Big spinning high.
Big damage on that, yeah. Keep him at low stamina too. He's enforcing his turn. Well, he was. Ooh, that was a good
Oh,
dog.
guard break, no combo. Sad. You hate to see it.
Yeah. Ooh, he farms a little health with the EQ. Maybe he can live one more
Devastating.
12 frame now.
The wallet blow tracks and actually fucking saves him the round.
Shoutouts to the big man upstairs for that one. Whenever
Non
you get like a liver knee or a curled uppercut or a wallop blow, one of those moves, sometimes God just decides that you get to take the round, you know? Shoutouts
Yep.
for that
That's why like judicial duels should be re-legalized.
one.
Every time I have a land dispute over my lawnmower with my neighbor, we just fight to the death.
God, in a civilized world, if only.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
we
agree.
keep seeing this interaction has come up like 3 or 4 times now. Avery drops EQ, goes for the front kick, but then 2% has enough shards to just EQ back and farm HP.
Yeah, you're supposed to press 12 frame or 13 frame after the earthquake to get the damage.
Yeah, or, you know, pay enough attention to the way, you know, you have to have a better feel for that they have shards or not, and then you can try and do the cheeky, like, front kick.
Yeah. Even then, you can still side dodge it.
Yeah.
A little bit of double dodge buffered action from 2% there, but he keeps his turn just fine.
EQ into
More,
EQ.
more
reliable.
earthquake. Yeah.
Tale as old as time on that one.
You call throwing earthquake around a martial art?
Hey, if it works. Both of those, he mashed on Temple Knock against front kick twice, and I hesitate to just say like good mashing on mashing Temple Knock a couple times in a row, but it stopped both front kicks. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt and say he was looking for front kick both times.
2%'s not like a dumb guy. He just,
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel like
saying, I
he's not.
I like 2%.
I think he's not confident enough in like his decision making to really like keep up the pace a lot of the time when it needs to be happening.
Yeah, that's a problem that a lot of people run into. I feel like I fall under that umbrella sometimes too, where like a lot
Yeah.
of things are happening, and then you're like, okay, this is starting to get away from me. I was trying to do one thing, and now I'm at half health.
Yeah,
You know?
like too many calculations to run. It's a thing I see a lot with like more studious players, like less intuition driven ones, but the ones who like study more. Like
Mhm.
those people are usually not too confident in their like decision making moment to moment and are slower at it, but
Yeah.
usually make like more theoretically correct ones when it does happen. And then you got your people who just feel it out, man, and they just kind of do stuff based off whatever they feel.
Yeah.
You know, your Heelys of the world.
Yeah, the Healy's method can take you pretty far if you're
Yeah.
you're good and disciplined about it.
Yeah, Heelys is crazy.
He's just the right amount though. That's the thing. You can't be all crazy all the time. But the other guy has to think that like
You
can't
could be
a
crazy at any
psychopath
moment.
for the entire match.
Yeah.
But the
It's
other
not-
guy has to think that you might.
Yeah, that you could be crazy at any moment.
Yeah.
Not that you are necessarily.
And if they think that you will, then you never actually have to do it. That's
Yeah.
that's the wild part. Okay, what's the score here right now? Is this 1-1, 2-1?
I think it's 1-1. And what are we,
Uh,
3 matches into NA? 4? I think it's 3 based on the time. Oh my god, they're so fucking respectful, dude. Oh my gosh.
Keep the meter up. I'm saying it's more important than the stamina bar. You gotta keep it. It buffs your stats. Did you know that?
Oh, the emote button buffs your
Yeah,
stats?
the more respect that you have, like the better you get more health and stuff.
Right, and it's like a different buff per class. It's like
Cleaver
third
blow
strike.
does more damage if you are showing respect.
Oh.
Because
That must
when
be
they,
why
when
my
they
cleaver
bow,
does so little damage.
yeah, when they bow, the cleaver blow, you know, like they're putting the top of their head in front for the cleaver blow to hit. So
Right. Oh, big mash.
that's
got the
pretty.
HP to
That's a
do it, why
very
not?
important round 1 for him for
Mhm.
2%. Coming into the second round with full HP, you know, he's got an earthquake in the pocket.
He gets his turn. He's already gotten a couple hits chipped in.
Oh man, he's got a lot of them.
If you're trying to
You-
side dodge the wallet blow, it's still not working.
I feel like you know that you're starting to get someone antsy when they hit the EQ at full stamina. Did you see that?
No.
Avery popped that EQ at full stamina just to get 2% to stop hitting him for a second.
Damn. Hate to see it.
And then 2% just EQ'd back like, no, it's still my turn, actually. Yeah, he's running away with this one right now.
Big mash.
He keeps going for these heavies after the EQ, man.
EQ 12 frame.
See, 2% knows what you got to do.
Big flute. No confirm in this deck, though.
Yeah, what he's got fencing punch after, I think.
Now he's got a spin back fist or spinning high. Or step cancel fencing.
It is
He gets the
roll
full
back
punish off
fist.
that guard, Rick.
I've been fact checked by the producer. It's roll back fist.
Ah, gotcha. Damn, 2%
What did I
takes that
say?
one
Spin back
quick.
fist? No, that's wrong. Thank you for the fact check, Mr. Producer. I'm not supposed to say this part out loud? Oh, sorry. Look, I really need this job, please.
So, okay, that was I'm still confused. They seem to be waiting the entire 30 seconds for the rematch timer, but they are playing it. That's my bad. I should be paying better attention. I
Me
hope
too,
chat will
bud.
forgive me for this transgression.
Dude, I am not good at this job.
Hey, it's hard.
If they let me keep this
It's hard
job,
to
they're
talk
insane.
about nothing for so long.
Dude, that's so
You dropped
mean.
the gold link there. That was unfortunate.
How could I not have said that sooner?
He did it again. You saw that? He took one step backwards at red stamina and was like, wait, no, I cannot.
Yeah.
He held the stick backwards for a moment and then realized, like, nope, I earned this one. I earned this hit to the head. And then he went back into it, man.
He's a good guy.
I love that. That's 2 bows. You got to bow to him twice now.
Ethical absolver. Ethical cage-free, free-range absolver. Big step cancel pressure there.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, he's got Avery just kind of antsy
Guessing.
and wanting to make stuff happen, and it's just not working out for him. You keep seeing Avery just like pulling the trigger on stuff at full stamina. See what I mean? Like that avoid? What were you doing?
Yeah,
You know?
always guessing.
See, here's a little bit better patience. That was pretty good. That was nice.
Yeah.
Expect we'll probably be seeing an EQ any second here. And then
Mhm.
probably a second
There it
one
is.
right after. Ooh, nope. They're holding on to him.
2% was full stamina when he used his. Oh, there it is. That was a pretty good one.
Another one. So many. We got one more shot, Avery. One more.
Oh, the combo, the full combo.
Yep, full combo.
Oh, but
Ooh, it
into
just wasn't
gas.
enough, man.
Into self-gas.
That was Avery did almost everything right there in that last interaction.
Yeah, after the
That
combo,
was
they
good.
should have backed off and like baited 2%'s turn.
Yeah. Yeah, you get, I mean, in that situation, you have 2 options. You either back off, you try to play like the really clean, like I will win the next interaction based on my reflexes or my reads, or
Yeah.
you go, I'm gambling now. And sometimes you lose. And it looked
Yeah.
like Avery went for the gamble.
Especially in that situation where your stamina is so low, your opponent can just block and
Yeah,
wait to look for
it's
your
not
back
a
block.
very your odds are not good for that gamble.
Yeah. But if they had landed one interaction, they would have won the set.
Yeah,
Or
that's what
not
I'm
the
saying.
set,
Is
the
like
match, rather.
112 frame
round,
does it.
the
Like
stock.
the temptation to gamble is so high.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good set. I enjoyed that one. I'm
Is it
glad to
over?
see 2% playing again.
2% won? I thought it was 2-0. I'm not paying attention. I'm
No,
sorry.
he won. Yeah, he won.
Guys, I'm so bad at this job. Who asked me to do this? What were they thinking?
Hey, I said it before. I'm having a good time. All right, now we've got
Trapkin.
we got a cult mirror match. This is the
Is
kind
it-
of gameplay you never see at like the top 8 of Jade Fest. Do not have a lot of blue enjoyers running around at
Yeah, the cult mirror is like, oh my gosh, they're on Donut too.
Donut, and it looks like they're running on the Nintendo DS version of the game.
That's crazy.
Someone has turned their anti-aliasing and resolution way down.
This is some quality Volver if I've ever seen it. Nice grassroots, ethical, homegrown
I'll say,
Volver.
this game's art style kind of goes hard with the lo-fi aesthetic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was
This game
definitely
looks
like
good when you deep fry it a little bit. It's still nice.
mhm. That's the nice thing about these like aesthetic games instead of the photorealistic ones, that it holds up under dog shit like settings.
It's charming.
Yeah.
Like, look at his chunky, like, black shard boots. Those look neat with this kind of, like, aliasing on them.
Oh my gosh.
Tornado kick. That's my man right there.
Spinning high, much better.
Oh, true.
Oh, the tornado kick is pretty cool though.
Tornado kick gets to do the one secret technique, too. I like it for that.
Yeah, that's what makes it cool.
So, okay, the cult mirror is probably going to be weird. Especially when we've got cult mirror with, like, you got low back fists flying around.
Yeah, absorb into Fate a lot.
Mm.
Play the rhythm absorb game or whatever they call it. Cults have like
Whatever-
their own terminology for stuff that I don't know or even
Yeah,
think
whatever
makes sense.
those blue people call it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Pulling out that's the blunt sword?
That is the baguette.
The butter stick?
Yep.
The training stick? That's bold. No chip here.
Golden training stick.
I mean, it's working out pretty good just on like the move pairings and stuff.
Oh no. +6 into 18 got mashed by a 13.
Ooh. I wonder if that's bad gold link or just there we go. Get that chunky timing mix up on the spinning high there.
Oh, he's
The
almost
swords
back
clip
in it.
through the terrain. No, donut,
Yeah.
please.
You can pull another one.
That's true. It's cheap.
Look at the nooch. And then the fuck it into bounce knee. We hate to love to see it.
Yeah. They reached the conclusion that you eventually have to reach, which is fuck it, I'm throwing a move now.
Oh, big absorb into cleaver.
Yeah, you see that double absorb earlier? The rare double absorb that works out?
Nice.
Turns in
Oh my
purple and
gosh.
does not pay off.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That's rough. The mid-set bow, you see that? He's farming the respect meter.
The mid-set bow is crazy.
Yeah, he's trying to get that stat boost.
That was a super risky face back fist, but
Yeah.
Trapkin's feint came out, so it ended up being worth it for the stam pressure.
Double
big.
absorb. Yeah, you see that? Look at that.
Oh my gosh, look at the
Block is
resilience
cooking on
games.
that one, if I'm being honest.
No.
That was an unfortunate break. That was a fast punch broke from like surprisingly high stamina. the tension's high. This is an earthquake moment if ever I've seen one. Just let it rip. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
There it is.
Oh, but he farmed enough health off of his that the EQ from Locke didn't do it.
Yeah, I saw, but he didn't manage to get the absorb afterward.
Yeah.
He's actually playing it kind of well. EQ is so important for Cult to run when they're on like 1 HP, no stam.
Yeah. We're running out of yep. Locke ran out of time to tap block, and the guard break was coming, and it was either you kind of have to make a call of whether or not they're going to let it go. And throwing face back fist, like I bet you'll feint it. Sometimes you're just wrong. I don't think it was a bad decision. Sometimes you can make a wrong decision and not have it be a bad one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Double absorb again.
He's doing it. Uh-oh. Oh, big resilience. He's trying not to ledge him. What an honorable guy.
Farming the respect meter even higher. Not ledging somebody, does that get you more or less respect than bowing, do you think?
I don't know. I think it just means you're like a human being. People who ledge on Donut, like, I hate them.
Yeah, Donut is certainly one of the maps ever made.
That just goes to show how like baked into the game manual dodge used to be.
That's true, actually. Donut with old style wacky manual dodge is probably just not that annoying.
An old library with no railings.
Yeah, what a nightmare. This sword, I'm impressed by how much mileage Locke is getting out of a sword that is not doing any chip damage.
Yeah, he's
Like,
just using it
it's
for like the
working
different
decently.
deck. Oh no, the buffer.
Ooh, absorb into super heavy. I like to see the cult mind game being played. You know, I
Yeah,
like to see actual thinking, decisions.
he keeps
Ooh, almost got it.
absorbing for the lights.
Ooh,
Oh,
fumbled the
no.
guard break combo. That's unfortunate. Well, Locke's got a significant like lead in stocks on this game, so you can afford to make some mistakes like that.
Oh, the manual dodge. Holy shit. Didn't get him anything though, as one might expect.
Yeah.
Trying to mash that entire time. Locke eventually lets him get away with it. Oh my gosh, big super heavy. No
I'm
confirm
saying
though.
this timing mix-up's going nuts on this little sword setup. This backstance sword is cooking. So that's 1-1.
Hi.
Nice. Yeah. Now I haven't seen Trapkin around, but
I also have no idea who this is.
if they're a relatively new player, then I'm impressed by the cult on display.
I'm a racist for blue people, so I hate them both no matter what.
You know?
Especially when they're successful, do I hate them.
Are we seeing like a weird ass brand new Absolver bug right now that they're like can't lock onto each other?
No, I think they're just tripping balls.
Oh, maybe they're alt tabbed communicating. I see. I see. Now I will say I think that Trapkin's deck is a little yeah, it's functional, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's got like glaring incredible problems, but
Yeah, it's not the best though.
yeah. That would probably be like the biggest game changer that Trapkin could do would be to just get a little bit of a more optimized deck. But
Actually, he has PBK paired as a starter with low spin heal, which is
That's
not
pretty
not
weird
good.
and not good.
That's why Law keeps getting these absorb into cleaver blows when he's in that stance.
That's kind of true, actually. Yeah, shows how much I know. I wasn't paying attention to that. Gas is out.
Well, I'm not here to tell everyone they have a bad deck, even though it's true.
Hey, somebody's got to do it, okay? You might as well tell them now instead of telling them when they post in the deck chat later.
Oh, he had fast punch there, so he must have PBK after ankle stamp, which is like still not great, but not technically as bad.
I've seen worse setups. Oh, another bow. The respect meter goes up through the roof, man.
He is, gotta say, he's so fucking respectful though.
Perhaps the most respectful player we've seen today. He's trying to compensate for your bias against him, for that he's blue. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? He hopes that if the respect is high enough, you'll forgive him for his crimes.
Damn, that's crazy. Successfully have pacified the underclass. Oh, good step cancel pressure.
Yeah, getting the rhythm on that absorb all messed up.
Mm-hmm. Backwalking too, very strong.
Ooh, you're gonna have to bow another time if you want to be allowed to backwalk, though.
See, it's
I kinda
not like
that
it's not like a
absorb.
meter. It's like you build respect and then you spend it all. You cash it all in when you
Oh,
backwalk.
okay,
So
yeah,
there's
so
no
it's
more
like
respect left.
tokens.
Yeah, you
get a
can't.
respect token.
But you spend all of them when you backwalk. So you can't.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
It's like you can't bank respect. Like you just spend it all at one time. You lose it
Yeah,
all,
no, I understand.
and then you never have it again.
It's like it's locked out after you do the backwalk.
Yeah.
You know, I'm down with this system. I think this is a good system.
Mind you, I do backwalk on occasion, so I never said I was a good guy.
I'm saying you said at the start of this, you're a bad cop today.
Yeah, I mostly do it when I think it's funny.
We do a little neutral as a joke, just as a treat.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, big punish on the buffer. He keeps like not getting a confirm there though.
Yeah. Man,
He takes the round and he's full health though.
Yeah.
Let's go, Lock. Hit him in the cock.
I'm always saying this.
People are saying this.
True.
It is said in some circles. Some people say.
Look at the patience.
Yeah.
Lock's just waiting like, nah, I've got plenty of health. I got plenty of stamina. You are at the disadvantage. I'm going to stand here, absorb, and harass you with my incredibly strong paired stance. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
Perfect usage of like the cult armor and like, you know, just the general abusiveness of low back fist. That was a clean.
Low back fist wins.
That true. Use the tools as they are available to you. That was
We love low back fist. Clap emoji, clap emoji, clap emoji.
good.
We clap, love, clap.
Seeing more of that patience here, but you don't have
Yeah.
the stamina bar is like getting a little low, but not so low as to be dangerous.
Trapkin's applying some good pressure there, and he was like blocking when he got absorbed. So he's trying, he's playing. He's not
I
just
feel like
doing
kind of what's happening is that Trapkin or Locke has realized that like Trapkin doesn't have as much stuff to really like put forth a lot of meaningful stamina pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like ankle stamp into low spin heel is like you're not real worried about that. Push back kick could show up, but if that's all you have to really look for, You can tap block a lot against that kind of setup.
Hmm.
And then Locke here has wallop blow and flute and stuff. Like you can't afford to be as passive against that. You just can't.
That's true.
Pulling
Oh,
out
the sword
butterstick
pull.
again.
It's like, yeah. Making me lose, will ya? I'll show you. We love the mash. Whoa, they absorb. The first one was so early.
Yeah, sometimes you get the magic frame data on your absorb.
Yeah.
Like getting the really early parry and
Hmm.
parry a move while your arm is like going down back to your sides.
Tries to poke from mid-range. Oh, there we go. Duster Blow is actually crazy in neutral.
Yeah, that move's pretty good.
Not that neutral exists, but if it did, Duster Blow would be crazy.
Yeah, don't believe the propaganda. Neutral's not real.
There is no neutral in bossing, say. He got tired of the stick, he uses the armor.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
we've
man.
seen him pull out the metal before this point.
There's not really a need to. I guess they just got frustrated. Or
Yeah.
maybe they said, hey, wait a minute. I have
I
metal.
got that.
Oh, big
Yeah, I guess against the
360.
sword that does no chip damage, you kind of just... And you're playing Cult anyway.
Yeah, there's no need. Hey, smoke him if you got him.
He's cooking it up a little different on this game.
Yeah, he started playing. He like Locke forced him to pay more attention. They're actually playing. Good for them. Couple of good kids, these two.
It's what you love to see.
Except that they're cults, so fuck them.
Well, you know, maybe they're one of the good ones or whatever.
No, there are no good ones. There's only blue or not blue. Click. Damn, big flute. Trapkin actually
Yeah.
could have mashed there, but his feint like locked him.
Ooh.
Huh. Trapkin didn't take the turn after blocking the
Yeah.
EQ.
I wonder if he doesn't know like that you're allowed to. Because that was like EQ into then you blocked cleaver. That's not ideal.
Yeah, not at all.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah, you can press there.
Yeah. You can press some pretty generous buttons there too. Like you can get away with a couple things depending on what you think they're gonna do. Ooh,
Damn, it's 2-2.
takes it. He's keeping it pretty close.
If coffee didn't exist, I don't know what I would do.
Probably sleep.
Yeah, I guess so. I sleep enough as it is, though.
I'm about to sleep if we have to see this match on the library.
Oh no, they're gonna have to run up and down the stairs.
Oh no! Oh, we were warned about this.
Yeah, we were.
I see. Trapkin doesn't understand the meta for this map.
Yeah.
He doesn't know about the respawn trick.
He's like, dude, in the off chance I get ledged.
For any poor, unfortunate souls in the chat who ever have to play on this godforsaken map again, if you stand over here where Locke is standing in the corner, when the other guy respawns, he will respawn on that opposite balcony instead of all the way at the bottom of the stairs. And you'll save years of your life over time not waiting for him to walk back up to you.
Yep.
Trapkin seems to not be aware of this. He wants to fight over there where there's no break in the guardrail. But like it's just better to be over here.
Yeah, the mind games have begun, and they're in full force this late into the set.
All the respect is being drained from their bodies right now.
I don't want to fight over stage hazards, angry or laughing emoji, wasn't sure which. It's like, fuck it, we'll just fight in the middle.
Yeah, we'll fight over here where the camera doesn't work.
Yeah, middle ground between the two. Now, this is where Locke should just tap block and back walk into the corner where he wants to be.
Yeah, just lead him over there, like
Yep, yep.
kite your opponent.
Yeah, we're seeing the camera suffering.
Yeah, getting some top-down gameplay.
Love to see it.
Hotline Miami perspective.
Oh man, it fucks him up bad too.
Yeah. Ooh, and the bow at the end. That was the rare bow that gives you minus respect. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's the BM bow,
That's
as we
the
call it.
secret bow. See, this is what we're talking about. Now Locke must get cardio in and walk up several dozen stairs.
And also fight in the middle. Don't tell me he fights on the stairs. Oh, he goes. He's going over to the right spot. No, he's in the hallway. What an asshole. But he put himself against the wall, so
Yeah.
this is Locke's chance to make sure he doesn't have camera either.
It's a little unlucky that this set contained both donut and library.
He played on donut just fine, no ledging.
Yeah, that's true.
Big cleaver blow. Since the spin back fist wasn't gold linked. They're just mashing each other. They're just both pausing and mashing
Just
each
taking
other.
turns. It's like, oh, you're done pressing? Now I will press. Well, you're
Yeah.
done pressing? My turn to press.
Nice, respectful cult matchup.
At least they're not mashing like on hit into each other and eating 1,000 damage for it. You know
Locke
what I mean?
sprints into the corner, like, please understand
Please learn.
what's happening.
I'm demonstrating.
Yeah.
I'm showing the trick. I hope you figure it out.
Then runs back into the middle. What the fuck? Locke, that was your chance. That was a teachable moment. Neutral poking with chest stab. He does give up his turn every time he's half stamina. He's like really paying attention to his stamina, Locke.
Yeah, he doesn't want to fuck with it too much. Ooh,
Yeah,
that
but every
tornado
time the
kick is
camera
landing.
messes up, he just eats shit, though. It's like no bad maps optional.
I don't know. I don't even know who's hosting this.
I think they have like a map veto rule or something like that.
I mean, I believe that you're allowed to on these two maps say no. I would like something else, but as with a lot of things, sometimes it's like I don't want to do the inconvenience of rolling the dice and inviting again and so on and so forth.
And what if I get Swamp Cave, you know?
Yeah, Swamp Cave is a different kind of messed up. It is insidiously broken. It's not just like annoying. It like actually, it has like a memory leak or something, right?
Yeah. Big flute, no confirm. The confirm would have actually won
Would've
that
done it
round.
too, yeah. Well, that's both swords on the ground. That means you can grab one of them for the refund, right? If they're both, yeah, yeah. It was worth maybe like 1/8 of a shard, but still.
That's one less absorb. He got to land to get another shard. And he's not using his sword right now, so he gets to build up Dura. This is why it's good to have a fist move or two in your deck.
Yeah, one or two fist openings is nice to have.
Then again, like running Metal Mario into Cult is actually a very strong situation for Metal Mario. Because you can't just like dodge into one hit into block as
That's
like
true.
you can versus Windfall. Like
You kind of are
absorb.
forced to like absorb into block or multi-absorb, do a bunch of stuff that's like so risky.
Yeah, either that or just block the whole thing. It's actually pretty. Yeah, it's pretty strong against Cult.
Now don't tell anybody, but the other option is to walk away like a psychopath.
That's true. Just like unlock and run away.
So okay, that's the set then. That's Trapkin brought that one back. Locke was playing pretty damn well for a lot of that, I think.
Yeah. The camera totally cucked him there.
Yeah, honestly, if it's me, I'm taking that one as I blame library for that, and I come back next week ready to have the, you know, I will be vetoing all maps from now on, you know.
Yeah. 100%.
But yeah, that was pretty good gameplay. there was a lot of moments there where Locke was really like kind of controlling the pace pretty effectively, and then last couple games, Trapkin kind of figured it out and started mixing in a lot more of like tornado kick and keeping Locke on the back foot more often.
Yeah, they were like playing the game. It was nice to see, but
Yeah.
they're still cults. So
You've made your bias clear. We understand.
yep.
We've got the maskless man here.
Versus the fucking goofy mask, like the
Black
New Forest
tar,
mask.
rice, and meat are the players. Oh, sorry, that's Black Star. My bad.
Black Stour.
Oh, another
The low spin heel neutral.
yeah, another low spin heel user. Another cult low spin heel user. There's something in the water, man, for cult players.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the backwalk reaching Mawashi.
Do they both have twist parry strike? Is this the first time this has ever happened?
Yeah, I think so.
Two players independently of each other have chosen to use twist parry strike.
It's a sick move.
Is it?
Yeah. Put it after face back fist, chef kiss.
I mean, I just can't stand looking at it. That's my problem.
I love it. It looks so terrible.
It with the it's a heavy now, so when you crack them in the head with your elbow and it makes that heavy sound effect now,
Yeah.
that improves it a lot. In vanilla, it makes like a little love tap noise and it sucks.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of chunky now.
The heavy hit noises are so good. It's like
Yeah.
most of why I even play this game anymore.
That's true. I'll give it that. All right, so I've managed to go the entire first round without talking about like anything except twist parry strike. So let's see what's actually going on now.
Well, it looks like Black Star is using a bunch of like annoying backwalk Feijin.
That's the classic. You see that a lot. Ooh, there
And
it
since
goes.
it's against Colt, there's very little that Ken Kun can do about it. Whoever
Yeah.
that is. I don't know which one of them is which, by the way. I think Wonder of You is Black Star, but I'm not sure.
You know, I don't know either because they both have like the wrong. Neither of them has their name and their Steam name as the same thing. So you're right.
Yeah. I just heard Black Star was like a PS4 player and he plays like a console player, so that's why I'm going out on a limb.
Black Star, if you are in the chat, can you sound off and tell me if you are Cult or Feijin, and then we can figure it out.
I knew it.
Damn, good call, Mo, with the excellent read. Yeah, so Black Star definitely. Look at that, 2 twist parries, one to the head and one to the guard.
Crazy.
So I don't know. This is gonna be pretty rough to come back from for Rice and Meat. He's got
He's
playing
got
Cult.
no
He's got
health.
no HP. Well, he's got half HP almost, but he keeps eating these big moves. And
Oh,
getting
good mash.
walked away from.
Every time he gets dodged, he like fails to stop pressing though.
Yeah.
Big mash. But you have no stam. Oh, okay, you're dead.
Oh, you can't do that, brother. You can't turn red.
Yeah. You're blue, not red.
True.
Red
Avoid
is
being
the
red at
opposite
all
of blue.
costs.
Big palm. We'd love to see it. Crushing palm.
The old neutral winning button. Anything that gets them to the fighting faster, I'm for it. I don't care how big of a neutral lunging move it is. Okay. That's pretty decent. And then he just throws the tornado. Oh.
Yeah, and it works too.
I guess, yeah, against Cult, that's a pretty strong thing to do. You just throw your super heavy out there and threaten it, because what are they going to do?
Yeah.
Even if they absorb it, like, they're still kind of in hell, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's an important part of the matchup that you don't see a lot. You always see everyone trying to, like, feint out Cult. But, like, them absorbing you is an inevitability, but you have counterplay for when they do absorb you. So that's what
Yeah.
the game you want to play.
Just let them absorb the super heavy. Like, that's not good for them. And if they
Yeah.
don't want to absorb it, they have to block it, and that sucks for them too. Well, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And then if they say, okay, well, I'm going to EQ it now, I'm going to use my shards. You just got them to use their shards. Like, that's the best case scenario for having shards used, you know?
Yep.
Just let that shit fly. What are they going to do about it?
I like how he's using his on hit pressure pretty well. He like hit the rollback fist, so he knows that he gets to feint the twist parry strike.
Yeah, he seems to have some knowledge of his, like...
Yeah, his
actual
offense isn't too bad.
numbers.
His defense is like, whoa, though.
Yeah, and it's rough to have, like, holes in your defense when you're playing Cult.
Yeah.
Because then the holes just become chasms where you take 300 damage.
There's like a lot of mind game to be played when you play Cult. It's not an easy thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why low level cults are usually pretty like easy
It's
to deal with.
counterintuitive, right? Because you're like, oh, it's Cult. I can just hit the stick on every, on rhythm and it'll be fine. And then,
Yeah, but then what happens after,
yeah, you forget what you have to be able to do after that.
Oh, he tries to shadow avoid, but he does it like way too early. Maybe it was buffered from the previous move, and he just gets hit.
Or he might have been looking for the 12 frame instead of the heavy. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's dead, though.
Super dead. It's 2-0, isn't it?
Yeah, 2-0 for Black Star right now.
It did look like some of his moves were phasing through Black Star at certain points there, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very interesting.
Ooh, back to the parking lot. We have exited the harbor.
The bug, TM.
The bug where you have to denounce your friendship with the opponent before you fight them.
Yeah, the friendly bug.
You gotta make sure that you're not friends. He's letting that twist parry strike just...
Oh no, the
fly.
guts punch beats it out on absorb.
Ouch.
Oh my god, power Mawashi.
Mashing with power Mawashi. I feel like Black Star he no longer fears this
Power
opponent.
Wamashi.
He's like, whatever, I'm swinging.
The Phajin pressure. Bro's not absorbing any of it.
God. Rice and Meat is just not able to, like, get off the back foot here. I mean, now he is a little bit, because Black Star burned his whole stamina bar, but I feel like the only reason Black Star's doing that is because he's realized he can get away with it.
Then Cancun burned his whole stamina bar for not much, like, output, and then he just took just as much damage as he gave during his own turn, at, like, just small misplays at the beginning and end of his turn. Like, giving up your turn in a way where you don't take damage is, like, a huge part of playing the game well.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes backwalk so strong, right? Like, disengage.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, you got to make sure, like, you got to save enough stamina so that you can get out of you can stop pressing, you can let them have their turn, but you're not, like, completely boned after, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a fine line, too, because it's like, okay, well, maybe I think they're going to take their turn in this way, so I can afford to spend a little bit more.
Oh, did you see the feint to absorb?
Ooh, hell yeah.
If only he had a 12 frame after twist parry strike instead of a 13, he would actually have a confirm.
That was unfortunate. That was it. He cooked he cooked red hot for a brief second there.
Yeah, flash in the pan though in the end.
Yeah,
Cancun's still trying to play. It's 3-0, but he's still trying to play.
He wants to fight. He's like, come on. I was burning bright for a moment there, please.
Oh, they're still going. Look at him go. We got an exhibition. Or was this 2-1 and I'm actually tripping?
No, I believe, I'm pretty sure it was 3-0. That's what Red Rain put on the screen, right? Am I blind? Are we both losing our minds?
Well, they're playing the game and we're watching it.
Hey, I'll let production handle this one, all right? It's production's job to pay attention, okay? Not me.
Well, we love the charity. So that was this week's Student League. I hope
That's
you
the last
had
one?
just as much fun as I did. Me,
Hey, I had a good time.
Mo.
I enjoyed it. I was
I'm glad
happy
you
to
had a good time.
commentate. I think we do pretty decently together.
I thought I was so bad.
Hey.
But it
I-
was so fucking boring, dude. You're all so fucking bad, dude.
Hey, Mo is only saying that because he wants you to come back stronger and more entertaining so that next time he commentates, he will be having a better time.
Yes, impress me.
So I'm glad. I was glad to be here. I was glad to watch the games. I'm glad that there's people. Dude, it's so cool to me that I can look at a bracket and not recognize people. You know what I mean? That's sick.
Yeah.
That's great. Like, it sounds weird, but it's great that I can look at a bracket and be like, I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy. This guy's playing pretty good, and I've never heard of him. Like, that's
Yeah,
nice.
like the
I
Naki
like to
guy in
see it.
EU. He's my favorite.
Yeah,
Naki's my favorite.
Naki was going hard. That's the highlight of this stream, I would say.
Love him.
But yeah, it was good to see that some matches. Good to see new faces and a few returning ones.
Yep. It was good to see people, playing the game.
I hope that the viewers were sufficiently entertained. Hope that they tolerated our commentary.
And you know what? If not, they should try running one, huh? Fuck
That's
them.
true. If you didn't like my commentary, I can
Yeah.
point you to the mute button.
Fuck the fans, bro.
So yeah, I don't know how many more weeks we got going for this this event. You know?
I don't know that. I would imagine it's a 5-week league. That's been the standard so
Yeah.
far.
Well, I'm curious to see how Naki continues to do. That's the one
Yeah.
I'm looking for.
Definitely a favorite amongst the eye havers.
I want to see, just because I don't have a hatred of blue character models. I want to see how Trapkin and Locke keep doing.
Yeah, Trapkin was pretty good too.
Yeah.
We get to see Locke fight a lot, so I'm excited to see the people I've never heard of before.
That's true. I always like seeing Locke play. I feel like Locke is a grinder, and I respect the hell out of that.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, lots of nice new faces. You love to see it.
Except for the ones that mashed on hit. They can fucking quit.
Yeah, if you're mashing on hit, come back with a different username and don't mash on hit, and then we'll say good things about you.
Yes. Until then, whoop. Well, production will cut us off eventually. I'm just going to keep being mean until then.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Red Rain gets to decide. They get to make the choice of when our voice no longer reaches the people.
Yep.
Yeah, so I also get to make the choice of having dinner.
That's true. That's true.
And
No, you don't. This is your life now.
Yeah, this is actually a 24-hour stream.
Yes.
You have to play a first to 200 with somebody. Not me, though, because I don't want to do that.
Not me either.
if you have
1, 2, 3, not it.
many thousands of dollars, I will make this a 24-hour stream.
How about $2?
Yeah.
No,
How
can't.
about my love
can't-
and adoration? Come on, that's priceless. You can't put a price on that.
Sure I can. Just because you can put a price on anything, Jackson.
I mean, yeah.
Can I put a price on your head?
You could.
Not legally.
But
Here's
Not
okay, here's
before
the
I eat
mystery of the
dinner.
night. Here's what I want to know. What happened to Boo?
He died.
Yeah, but like mysteriously, he was just gone 1 minute. And
He was
never
there 1
returned.
minute and we
Well-
turned our backs and he was gone.
next week we can solve the mystery of Boo. I hope you guys enjoyed week 3
Tune in
of
next week to find out
Student
what
League.
happened to Boo.
And
on Student League number 4.
I'm really hungry.